여러분, Yeri-n-Here. Hey, lovely humans, friends, family, and also equally amazingly fantabulous human beings. Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing amazing. Hope everyone's thriving. And hope you guys are just, on the good side of life. And if you guys aren't on the good side of life and, aren't especially happy or particularly amazing, I hope this episode is able to put a little smile on your face. Now, first, before I move forward, in case you guys are wondering what any background noise you hear is, well, today I decided to, spruce things up a bit and change our recording location. So, we are literally inside my car recording this. I know I'm weird, I'm strange, but we moved. So basically, we are recording this from the car, and I hope it's not too weird, but then again, we'll see how this goes. We'll see how well this, improves or whatever. Anyways, guys, hope you guys are also, getting ready for Christmas and New Year's and just vibing because we're almost done with the year and we're about to start a new year, and things are about to be definitely better, not worse, and just amazing. So thanks again, everyone who's been following up with me and listening to this podcast, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Episode 5, Business Proposal, BOGO. One lie plus one clingy boyfriend. Hi everyone, I'm Shinari, and I usually help my best friends stab blind dates, aka ditch them or just plainly fail them, but apparently it looks like I chose the wrong day to help her, cause can someone explain why I'm on a date with the new president of my company, Kang Tae-moo? So, that's like a basic rendition of what happens in the drama. This drama is honestly a riot, and in a good way. Like, think about it. Your BFF, since what I assume is probably since diapers or high school, who just happens to be a chibber, occasionally asks you to go on blind dates for her because she's not exactly looking to get married quite yet. And by occasionally, I mean anytime her dad brings up some new blind date opportunities. And by for her, I mean traumatizing the poor candidates for their dear lives. Like, she legit faked being a shaman, aka Juju Master. Okay, it's an inside joke. Just to get Shin Young-seo rejected. Yeah, that's how deep it goes. Anyways, this drama is based off a webtoon called Sanematson. Sanematson. Basically, a business proposal. And if you're looking for a cute, comical, slice of life office romance drama, then this is definitely it. And this is coming from someone who doesn't even know how she feels about office romance dramas. But honestly, this is so beautiful and so cute and so funny and just so good. Yes, some parts of the webtoons were removed. Actually, a lot of parts were removed. But I'd advise you to just watch the drama, then read the book if you want to read the book. Which, now that I think about it, I did not do that. It's not what I did. Okay, so here's what happened. I was on chapter 50 something when I found out the drama was coming out. So I put the webtoon on hold and I waited. Because, we are not repeating every webtoon /manhwa/manga adaptation problem I have willingly put myself in. Anyways, back to the drama. So our girl Hari is in she basically creates what I would like to call an attempt to scare slash dissuade Kang Tae-moo from having any interest in her whatsoever. And honestly, it could have worked. Like, it could have really worked if he didn't already make up his mind to marry whoever came for the blind date. So, yeah, he's crazy like that sometimes. Now, fast forward to after the blind date, and boom, Tae-moo wants to marry the girl he thinks is Young-seo, but in reality is actually Hari, and so the web of lies begins. Honestly, now that I think about it, I've watched this drama like a couple of times since it first aired, and just thinking about it is making me want to watch it again. Like, those Tashi scenes are giving me life right now. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys straight through my teeth that the entirety of the watching of the drama process was completely stress-free. 근데 it wasn't so frustrating as to the extent that you'd want to stab a specific person, you know? Basically, the only times that I was like, 진짜, were basically during times that I see Kang Tae-moo being exponentially petty, because that man is petty. So here's what happens. Shinari basically lies to him when he's like, I'm going to marry you. So she lies, or at least pretended to marry you, because my granddaddy, is trying to force me to get married. Or he's just basically disturbing me. And I have work to do. You know? So it's you I want. And she lies to him and she's like, my name is Shingumi, not Shinari, because first of all, she works in his company. Second of all, she wants to keep her job, basically. So that's the beginning, or the second part of the lie. He finds out and he is mad. He is angry and he's like, how dare you pull a blind over my face? How dare you lie to me? And he's just like, fine, I found out that it's you, but I'm not going to tell you that I found out that it's you. I am going to make you cook. Basically, it's like a cooking company. They make recipes or stuff like that. And he just keeps on making her create new recipes. He tastes it at first and he's like, Tashi. And she's just like, I guess so. And she goes back and makes it. At a point, he just stops tasting it or looking at it. And he's like, Tashi, again. And she's like, what exactly do you want me to make again? And he's like, I'm not looking at you. I think by this time, he probably already liked her. I don't know. I feel like there's a possibility he already liked her. But, you know, he's not used to having his, requests denied. So, yeah, he's being exponentially very petty about it. So, he's like, do it again, do it again, do it again. And then she almost loses her mind. But on the other side of the, it's either she does it or she loses her job, or she confesses that I actually am a person and I'm sorry. He just wants her to confess, and she's not confessing anytime soon. So he makes it so that Shinhari and Shingumi are in the same place at the same time, and that's obviously not possible, So he basically, by this time, his grandpa is like super in love with Shingumi, who is Shinhari, and he hates Shinhari, who is Shingumi. So they kind of sort of break up. I guess they break up, and more drama. So, with all of, Tae-moo and Hari's situation out of the way, we start to concentrate on the sub-characters who aren't really the sub-characters, but but they're the sub characters, which are Chan Sung-eun and Jin Young-seo. So basically, Chan Sung-eun is like Kang Tae-moo's secretary slash assistant slash best friend slash brother, and we already know Young-seo is basically Hari's BFF slash sister in this case. So basically, their relationship is another riot. So basically, Sung-eun is like, keep the distance, stay in the line, don't cross the line. And our angel slash goddess slash amazing individual Young-seo fell in love with this man at first sight, and she's just like, we first get everything obviously from her POV, and she's just trying everything in her power to get this man to not only notice her but also equally fall in love with her. And this dude is just like, stay in line, don't cross the line, stay in your lane. And then she gets drunk one day and she's like, this is the line, I'm not gonna cross it. Oh my god. And then she just like, basically, they long story cut short, we find out that apparently Ta Sung-eun actually liked her too. Sung-eun actually liked her too. Sung-eun-shi, sorry, actually liked her too, but he was like hiding the fact. Why? 나 몰라. Maybe because she was supposed to marry his boss slash brother slash best friend. Or maybe he was just running away from a relationship. 나는 reason 몰라요. I don't know the reason. 이유가 몰라. 근데 there must have been an iyu. There must have been a reason. So he just kept avoiding her until he fell in love with her. And then by the time he fell in love with her, 우리 한국어. 진수's what do you call her? Cousin? Yeah, cousin. Like, I don't know how many removed, but basically her cousin falls in love with him. And it's just like, so you're dating Jinseo? Why am I saying Jinseo? Sorry, Youngseo. You're dating Youngseo and like Jin Youngseo. You're dating her and her cousin is in love with you. Yeah, that's gonna be an issue. So basically, her cousin starts asking her for advice with this man that she's in love with, not knowing that, strangely, everything sounds similar to what she faced before she got her boyfriend. Right? But there's no way, like, the cousin that she and I have the same fashion sense, she and I have the same sense of almost everything, and we're family, would like the same man as I. There's no way, like, on earth that she has a crush on my boyfriend. There is a way, and that's apparently what's happening. So that's what happens, and then she eventually finds out, and she's just like upset, and it's honestly cute and adorable. But then there's the scene that Kang Tae-moo finds out that Jin Young-seo and Cha Sung-eun are dating, and 어머, 진짜 웃기잖아. It was so funny. I'm so sorry. I feel like the rate at which I'm talking, you guys can't even understand what I'm saying. But long story cut short, I feel y'all should watch this drama because I cannot explain it enough for you guys to understand the gravity of crazy and just the riot that is Business Proposal. And when you're done watching it, read the manhwa / webtoon, because that is equally a case on its own. And a lot of scenes that were skipped, you will actually see those scenes. So I guess you'd be able to understand the drama more in-depthly than what you get from just watching the drama. And now you'll understand why everybody's saying, we want a part 2, when funny thing, I'm not one for, wanting season 2s or part 2s. But in this case, gimme. Like, I know what's gonna happen, but I want to see it happen, Like, yeah. I don't want to be, without... I don't want to be... What's that word? left to imagine. When I know what's gonna happen, I know what's meant to happen, but I don't want to imagine it. Even though I know what's meant to happen, I want to see it acted out in front of me, if you guys get what I'm trying to say. But like, honestly, y'all should watch it. I don't know if there hasn't been any, official statement about us probably getting a part two. So I guess that's all we're gonna get. So I want you guys to just like, if you haven't watched it, I feel like it's relatively popular, but if you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix, so you can easily find it there. Watch it there on Netflix and enjoy the riot that is business proposal, and then enjoy the manhwa that is also a riot that is a business proposal, and just give me your feedback and what you guys think, because honestly speaking, this isn't something that you'll just watch once and like basically just be like, oh yeah, honestly it was so cute. And yes, there were some relatively cringy parts, but it's so beautiful that the like acting and the beauty honestly just outweighs the cringe and the factor. So anyways guys, long story cut short, y'all watch a business proposal, y'all watch a business proposal and read a business proposal, and I'm gonna probably get to watching it again, because just talking about it's bringing memories and nostalgia. So yeah. Wow. So I just realized that I must have been so excited when I was talking about that. A lot of things just like flew over my head, like the background noises and whatnot. 근데 난 괜찮아. 그게 나쁘지 않은데. 난 행복해잖아. Like, 아, sorry. Like, I'm fine with that. Like, I'm honestly fine, and I'm strangely on so much dopamine right now that it's weird, and I'm just happy. Maybe it's because I was just reminiscing everything. And wow, I did not know I liked this drama this much. But now I do. And funny thing, I'm going to watch it now, like maybe in the next 1 hour again, because I'm gonna finish like editing this and then everything about that. 근데 여러분, everyone, I spoke quite an amount of Korean here, which was another thing that just went over my head. Like, it's something that I apparently have been trying to not do on here as much as I do in real life. But apparently some things just can't be controlled. I'm so sorry, guys. If I said anything you didn't understand, I really, really, really hope, like, I translated it somewhere while I was talking. So basically, that's that about business proposal. Don't forget to watch it, guys. Don't forget to leave your feedback about this episode, and don't forget to just vibe with me, and have a lovely day, and take care of yourself. Stay hydrated. 많이 먹어라. Eat well. Eat well, y'all. Feed yourselves and just try to be your perfectly unique and lovely selves. And thank you once more for spending some time with me in here.